Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're counting down the top 5 rare United States Lincoln Wheat penny 1-cent coins with D-mint marks and without mint marks that have captured the attention of collectors across the country. These historic pennies may look old, rusty, and heavily circulated, but some examples have sold for hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. From famous key dates to legendary mint errors, these small copper coins prove that valuable treasures can still be hiding in old collections, coin jars, and forgotten boxes. Make sure to watch until the end, because the final coin on our list is one of the most famous and valuable Lincoln Wheat pennies ever discovered. Let's get started and uncover these incredible rare coins. Our first coin is the legendary 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated, rusty, and heavily worn condition. Among all Lincoln Wheat pennies ever produced, few coins have achieved the fame and collector demand of the 1955 issue, especially the celebrated double-die obverse variety. Many people have discovered old 1955 pennies in jars, piggy banks, and inherited collections, believing they were ordinary 1-cent coins. However, some of these pennies have turned out to be valuable treasures worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is one reason why the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny continues to be one of the most searched for coins in American numismatics. The Lincoln Wheat penny series began in 1909 and quickly became one of the most popular coin designs in United States history. By 1955, the Wheat penny had already been circulating for nearly half a century. The front of the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. The 1955 penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and therefore carries no mint mark beneath the date. While millions of normal 1955 pennies were produced, a small number became famous because of a dramatic minting error that created the renowned double-die obverse variety. What makes this coin so special is the striking doubling visible on the front of the coin. On authentic double-die examples, the date, the word liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust," appear noticeably doubled. Unlike many minor errors that require magnification, the doubling on this coin is often visible with the naked eye. The effect is so dramatic that even beginning collectors can usually recognize it immediately. This unusual appearance resulted from a mistake during the die production process at the United States Mint, creating one of the most famous error coins ever released into circulation. Even when found in rusty, darkened, scratched, or environmentally damaged condition, the 1955 double-die penny remains highly desirable. Many examples spent decades changing hands in everyday commerce before collectors realized their significance. As a result, a large percentage of surviving coins show heavy wear from circulation. Rust like discoloration, corrosion, stains, rim damage, and surface scratches are common on many surviving examples. Yet despite these imperfections, collectors are often willing to pay substantial amounts because the rarity of the error is far more important than cosmetic issues. Collector demand for this coin has remained incredibly strong for decades. Every serious Lincoln Wheat penny collector knows the importance of the 1955 double die. It is considered one of the key coins in the entire Lincoln Cent series and is frequently featured in books, magazines, and auction catalogs. Because so many collectors dream of owning one, competition remains intense whenever genuine examples appear for sale. This sustained demand has helped support strong prices even during changing market conditions. Another factor contributing to the coin's popularity is its historical significance. The 1955 double die is often viewed as the coin that introduced many collectors to the fascinating world of mint errors. It demonstrated how a simple manufacturing mistake could transform an ordinary 1-cent coin into a prized collectible. Decades later, it remains one of the most recognizable error coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Many experts consider it a cornerstone of American coin collecting. When discussing value, condition plays an important role, but rarity and authenticity are even more critical. A normal 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny without the double die error may only be worth a small premium over face value in circulated condition. However, a genuine 1955 double die obverse penny can command impressive prices. Heavily circulated examples often sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s, depending on their appearance and authenticity. Coins in better condition can bring many thousands of dollars, while exceptional specimens certified by major grading services have achieved remarkable auction results. Some high-grade examples have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, making this one of the most valuable and famous Lincoln Wheat pennies ever produced. Collectors searching for this coin should carefully inspect the date and lettering on every 1955 wheat penny they encounter. The strong doubling should be clear and obvious on genuine examples. Because of the coin's value, counterfeits and altered coins sometimes appear in the marketplace, making professional authentication highly recommended for any suspected example. Proper storage is also essential because additional corrosion or damage can reduce collector appeal and market value. Today, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark remains a true icon of American coin collecting. Its dramatic error, rich history, strong collector demand, and impressive auction performance have secured its place among the greatest Lincoln cents ever produced. Even a rusty, worn, and circulated example can attract significant attention from collectors. That is why every old 1955 wheat penny deserves a careful examination. You never know when a simple 1-cent coin could turn out to be a valuable numismatic treasure worth far more than its face value. Our second coin is the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may seem like a common old penny that has spent many years passing from one hand to another. However, the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny remains a favorite among collectors because of its connection to an important period in American history and the possibility of finding scarce varieties and exceptional examples that command strong premiums in the collector market. Although most 1941 pennies are common, certain pieces with unusual characteristics, outstanding preservation, or minting errors have attracted significant attention from coin enthusiasts and auction buyers. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means no mint mark appears beneath the date. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the classic wheat ear design that gave the series its popular nickname, the Wheat penny. These coins circulated throughout the United States during a time when the nation was approaching its entry into World War II. Because of this historical connection, many collectors enjoy owning coins from this era as tangible reminders of a significant chapter in American history. One of the most appealing features of the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny is its classic design and historical significance. Millions of these coins entered circulation, and many remained in use for decades. As a result, most examples found today show signs of wear, including smooth details, dark surfaces, scratches, and other evidence of long circulation. Even so, collectors continue to search for attractive examples because the Wheat penny series remains one of the most widely collected coin series in the United States. The rarity of the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny does not come from its overall mintage, but from specific factors that make certain examples more desirable than others. Collectors often look for coins with strong strikes, attractive surfaces, unusual die varieties, repunched elements, and other minting abnormalities. Error coins from this year can bring much higher prices than ordinary examples. In addition, finding a well-preserved coin that escaped heavy circulation can be surprisingly difficult because so many pieces were used extensively in everyday commerce. Demand for the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny remains strong because it serves as an affordable entry point into the wheat cent series while still offering the excitement of discovering rare varieties. Many collectors assembling complete Lincoln Wheat penny sets need a 1941 issue, ensuring consistent interest in the coin. The combination of historical importance, classic design, and ongoing collector demand helps maintain its popularity in the numismatic marketplace. In terms of market value, A typical circulated 1941 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is usually worth more than its face value, especially if it has attractive details and minimal damage. Coins with unusual mint errors, exceptional eye appeal, or certified high grades can be worth considerably more. Some rare varieties and outstanding examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, demonstrating that not every valuable coin must be a key date. Condition, rarity, and collector demand all play major roles in determining value. Collectors interested in 1941 wheat pennies should carefully examine each coin under good lighting. Checking for unusual doubling, die cracks, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies can reveal hidden value. It is also important to avoid cleaning coins, as cleaning can significantly reduce collector appeal and market prices. Proper storage in protective holders can help preserve the coin's condition for future generations. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark remains a fascinating coin that combines American history, classic design, and collecting potential. While many circulated examples are modestly priced, the possibility of discovering rare varieties or exceptional specimens keeps collectors searching. Whether found in an old coin collection, a family inheritance, or a forgotten coin jar, this historic wheat penny continues to remind collectors that even an ordinary-looking 1-cent coin can hold a surprising story and, in some cases, impressive value. Our third coin is the 1951 D. Lincoln wheat penny in circulated and scratch condition. While many collectors initially overlook this coin because it was produced in relatively large numbers, the 1951 D. wheat penny has become an important part of the Lincoln cent series and continues to attract attention from collectors who appreciate historic American coinage. Even examples showing years of circulation, surface scratches, worn details, and environmental damage can still hold collector interest, especially when they display strong original features and attractive overall appearance. The 1951 D. Lincoln wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small d mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse. The coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the famous wheat ear design that was used on Lincoln cent from 1909 through 1958. These coins circulated heavily throughout the United States during the early 1950s, a period marked by post-war economic growth and major changes in American society. One of the most notable features of the 1951 D. wheat penny is its connection to the final decade of the wheat cent series. By this time, the Lincoln wheat penny had become one of the most recognizable coins in American circulation. Although millions were produced, many surviving examples have experienced decades of wear. Coins found today often show scratches, rim nicks, discoloration, and flattened design details caused by years of use in everyday transactions. Despite these issues, collectors continue to save and study these coins because they represent an important era in United States coinage history. The collector demand for the 1951 D. wheat penny comes from several factors. First, Lincoln wheat cents remain one of the most popular coin series ever produced by the United States Mint. Thousands of collectors attempt to complete full date and mint mark sets, creating ongoing demand for coins from every year of the series. Second, collectors are always searching for unusual varieties, die errors, and exceptionally preserved examples that may be worth far more than ordinary coins. This constant interest helps maintain a strong market for wheat pennies of all dates, including the 1951 D. Although a standard circulated 1951 D. wheat penny is not considered a major rarity, certain examples can be surprisingly valuable. Coins with strong strikes, attractive surfaces, unusual minting errors, or certified high grades can command substantial premiums. Even scratched and circulated examples often sell for more than face value simply because of their age and collector appeal. Rare error varieties associated with the 1951 D issue have brought impressive auction results, with some examples selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the nature of the error and overall condition. When evaluating a 1951 D. wheat penny, Collectors should carefully inspect the coin for unusual characteristics. Look closely at the date, lettering, mint mark, and reverse design for signs of doubling, die cracks, repunched mint marks, or other mint-created anomalies. Because some valuable varieties can be difficult to identify, using magnification and consulting reliable coin references can be extremely helpful. Collectors should also avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce both its desirability and market value. Today, the 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny remains a respected member of the wheat cent family. Its historical significance, classic design, and enduring collector demand continue to make it an attractive coin for both beginners and experienced numismatists. Even in circulated and scratch condition, this Denver Mint issue serves as a reminder that old coins can carry stories from the past and, in some cases, surprising value in today's collector market. For that reason, every 1951 D. Wheat Penny deserve a careful examination before being dismissed as an ordinary 1-cent coin. Our fourth coin is the 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may appear to be a common wheat penny that has spent decades in everyday commerce. However, the 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny continues to attract the interest of collectors because it belongs to the final years of the famous wheat cent series, a series that remains one of the most widely collected in American numismatic history. Even circulated examples with worn details, dark toning, and signs of long use are often saved by collectors who appreciate their historical significance and collecting potential. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it carries no mint mark beneath the date. The obverse features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the classic wheat stalk design that had been used since 1909. By 1956, the wheat penny was approaching the end of its production run, with only 2 more years remaining before the reverse design was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. Because of this, many collectors consider late-date wheat pennies to be an important part of any complete Lincoln cent collection. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1956 no mint mark wheat penny is its connection to a period when millions of Americans still use pennies in daily transactions. Most examples entered circulation immediately after leaving the mint and remained in use for many years. As a result, the majority of surviving coins show moderate to heavy wear. The high points of Lincoln's portrait are often smooth. The wheat stalks may be partially worn, and the surfaces frequently display scratches, stains, and other evidence of circulation. Despite this wear, these coins remain popular because they represent a classic design that is no longer produced. Collector demand for the 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny remains strong because of the continued popularity of the wheat cent series. Thousands of collectors search through old collections and coin rolls looking for wheat pennies, hoping to discover rare varieties, mint errors, or unusually well-preserved examples. The 1956 issue is especially interesting because several minor double die varieties and other die-related errors have been reported over the years. While most 1956 pennies are common, unusual examples can bring significant premiums for knowledgeable collectors. In terms of rarity, ordinary circulated 1956 no mint mark pennies are generally available, but finding coins with exceptional eye appeal, strong strikes, or recognized error varieties can be much more challenging. Coins that have survived in outstanding condition are considerably scarcer than heavily circulated examples because most were used extensively in commerce. This difference in availability has helped create strong demand for premium quality specimens among serious Lincoln cent collectors. Current market values for a circulated 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark are usually modest, often ranging from small premium above face value to several dollars, depending on condition and appearance. However, certified high-grade examples, rare double die varieties, and other collectible errors can be worth significantly more. Some exceptional pieces have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction when they possess desirable characteristics that appeal to advanced collectors. Collectors searching for valuable 1956 wheat pennies should examine each coin carefully under proper lighting. Look for unusual doubling in the lettering and date, die cracks, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies that may increase value. Proper storage is also important because preserving the original surfaces can help maintain collector interest and long-term value. Cleaning should always be avoided, as it can permanently damage the coin's surface and reduce its appeal. Today, the 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, remains a fascinating reminder of America's classic wheat cent era. Its historical connection, recognizable design, and potential for collectible varieties continue to make it a favorite among coin enthusiasts. Even in circulated condition, this humble 1-cent coin represents an important piece of United States coinage history and serves as proof that valuable discoveries can sometimes be found in the most ordinary-looking coins. Our fifth and final coin is the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny in circulated condition. This historic 1-cent coin was struck at the Denver Mint shortly after the end of World War II, making it a fascinating piece of American history. Although many collectors encounter 1946 D. Wheat pennies in old collections and coin jars, few realize that these coins represent the beginning of a new era in the United States following one of the most significant events of the 20th century. Because of its historical importance and enduring popularity among Lincoln cent collectors, the 1946 D. Wheat penny continues to receive strong attention in the numismatic market. The coin features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the classic wheat ear design on the reverse that made the Wheat Penny series famous. The small D mint mark located beneath the date indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. As with many coins of this era, most examples entered circulation immediately and were used extensively in everyday commerce. As a result, many surviving pieces display worn details, smooth surfaces, contact marks, scratches, and other signs of circulation that developed over decades of use. One of the most appealing features of the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is its connection to post-war America. The year 1946 marked a period of recovery, rebuilding, and economic transition. Millions of Americans were returning to civilian life. Industries were shifting from wartime production, and the nation's economy was entering a new phase of growth. Coins produced during this period have become especially meaningful to collectors who enjoy owning pieces linked to important historical moments. The 1946 D. Wheat Penny serves as a small but powerful reminder of that remarkable era. While the 1946 D is not generally considered one of the rarest wheat pennies by mintage alone, collector demand remains consistently strong because of the popularity of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Thousands of collectors work to complete date and mint mark sets, ensuring that every issue in the series maintains a level of demand. In addition, specialists continue searching for unusual die varieties, striking errors, and exceptionally preserved examples that can command substantial premiums over ordinary circulated coins. The rarity of certain 1946 D. Wheat pennies comes from factors beyond simple production numbers. Coins with strong original details, attractive surfaces, and unusual minting characteristics are far less common than standard circulated examples. Error coins from this year, including double dies and other die-related varieties, can attract significant attention whenever they appear on the market. These special pieces are often pursued aggressively by collectors looking for something beyond a standard wheat penny. Current market values for a typical circulated 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny are generally modest, often ranging from small premium above face value to several dollars, depending on condition and eye appeal. However, coins with certified high grades, rare varieties, or notable mint errors can be worth considerably more. Some exceptional examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, proving that collector demand can dramatically increase the value of the right coin. For collectors, examining every 1946 D. Wheat penny carefully is important. Check the date, mint mark, lettering, and wheat stalks for unusual characteristics that could indicate a valuable variety or error. Using magnification and proper lighting can help reveal details that might otherwise go unnoticed. Proper storage is equally important. as preserving the coin's original surfaces can help maintain its collector value over time. Cleaning should always be avoided because it can damage the coin and reduce its desirability in the marketplace. As we conclude our countdown of the top 5 Lincoln Wheat pennies with D-mint marks and without mint marks, the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat penny earns its place as our final featured coin. Its historical significance, classic wheat penny design, strong collector interest, and potential for valuable varieties make it a fascinating coin to own and study. Even in circulated condition, this post-war Denver Mint issue remains a cherished piece of American numismatic history and a reminder that every old penny has a story waiting to be discovered. And that brings us to the end of today's countdown of the top 5 United States Lincoln Wheat penny 1-cent coins with D-mint marks and without mint marks in circulated, rusty, and worn condition. As we've seen, even old pennies that appear ordinary at first glance can sometimes hold surprising value and attract serious collector interest. From the famous 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny to the historic 1946 D issue, each coin has its own unique story, rarity, and place in American coin collecting history. The next time you come across an old wheat penny in a coin jar, family collection, or pocket change, take a closer look. You might discover a rare date, an unusual variety, or even a coin worth far more than 1 cent. Remember, some of the most valuable coins have been found in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin guides, and exciting auction stories. Also, let us know in the comments which Lincoln Wheat penny is your favorite and whether you have ever found a rare coin in your collection. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more hidden treasures from the world of coin collecting.